What do you say, baseball fans? Rye Bread back talking baseball, episode 82. Took a little all-star break there, and we're going to be right on track with MLB to finish out the season strong here. So we're going to take a little peek at the all-stars because it's kind of been beaten into the ground by now, but I want to add just a couple of things. But the big news, Patino, Manoah. It's going to be a battle tonight. We'll start with Manoah. We've been talking about him on this show. A lot of emotion. Guy's a stud. Hasn't pitched very long. His numbers don't indicate his potential for dominance. He's going to be a tough matchup for the Rays. But it's going to be two young guns going at it tonight. And this is the bell of the ball. Little Manoah auto. Remember, you saw it here first. And then Patino. We're not done yet. I've been after some Patino cards. I've gotten some really nice ones. This is a nice Topps Finest rookie. A lot of Patino's rookie cards have him in Padres gear. So you have to find the ones where he was not issued a card. Now this is a Patino rookie patch card, and it's obviously very thick. You can see that it's different than other types of cards. This one's got a little value. We're going to hang on to that one. But tonight's matchup is going to be a tough one for the Rays because the way Vladdy's hitting and the way that Bichette's coming around, I think with Teoscar Hernandez and the crew there, that is a better lineup than the Rays are currently fielding. We used to be able to rely on the pitching to do most of the heavy lifting, but it's been a rough road there at the Nationals. Now, the Nationals are red hot. I'm not going to lose my mind over it, but all of a sudden you're 3.5 back, and you're playing against the team behind you. So there's no misconception about how big these games are. You know Toronto is up for these games because they have another set coming with the Rays after they take a little break from each other. So at the All-Star break, you could find a pretty big divide between these two clubs. And 2 weeks ago, you would have thought the Rays would be in such a strong position. But since that Glasnow injury came down, the Rays have just been tumbling. Now it's 3 in a row that they're on. I think the Rays are going to bounce back today behind Patino. He's not new to the club. They know him. They like him. He's got a bubbly personality, apparently. And in watching him, he seems like a happy go. His numbers in AAA have been outstanding. We highlighted it after his third start without giving up a run. If he can translate that back over into the start tonight, we're hoping to get 5 or 6 out of him. And we're going to need him. We're going to need to lean on Patino and Baz, I think. Hopefully McKay's not too far away. There's some help on the way. We have to get them up into this rotation before we've got Waka and the rest of the tribe out there giving the game away. I think Waka has been what we expected, so I'm not really down on him. I'm glad we have him at this point just to get some innings, but you can't go into the second half relying on Michael Waka to get wins. It's been the Rich Hill show, and you've already squeezed that orange. If Rich Hill didn't pitch again this year, I think we've already gotten more out of him than I anticipated. So before we leave, and I forget, I wanted to mention a couple of these cards and this guy, Mr. Zunino, if you please. I didn't see the lineup. Got a righty going tonight. I wouldn't be surprised to see Mejia. Mejia touched up the Blue Jays pitching quite a bit in Dunedin, so it kind of makes sense that he's going to go. But this guy probably deserves to be in the All-Star game. Let's show that again. Go Gators. Zunino, he's not wearing jean shorts in the picture, but I guarantees he owns a pair. And it just seems a little bit of robbery that he wouldn't also be on the team. I think the guy's behind Salvador Perez. Salvi Perez making an all-star team. Who's going to cry about that? You know we love Salvi on this show. But Zunino should be there also. It's kind of tragedy. But this is an even greater tragedy. This dude, Cedric Mullins, Madcap. Dude's been on fire. Trout hasn't played in 6 weeks. He's in the game. Trout's one of the best players now. I'm not going to go ahead and just give it to him automatically because I've watched too much Shohei Ohtani this year. But come on, man. The guy hasn't played in 6 weeks. You can't make him a starter in the All-Star game. It's ridiculous. I'm not saying that the fans shouldn't have a say, but give me a break on that. Next, this one. I got a lot of cousins with that surname. I don't know if we got some mixed blood or whatever with this guy. Gavin Lux. Beautiful card. He's trending because he's in the All-Star game instead of this guy who leads him in basically every statistical category. This is Jake the Snake Cronenworth, proof that the Rays do not win every single trade that they embark on. Cronenworth's been a stud. He's, I think, the best second baseman in the National League, or at least in the conversation. He's not even on the team. Albies gets the nod, name recognition, and a big Atlanta fan base. But those are kind of the egregious ones that stood out to me. They're still with injuries, and, Trout isn't going to play. So give me Mullins. And some Trey Turner. Turner's never made an All-Star game. Hitting a cycle against the Rays last time out. He's doing all right. And I want to highlight a couple of pitchers. We like Brady Singer. It's Brady Singer hosting the Twins. And these are just some really nice-looking Brady Singer cards. This is a Bowman Singer rookie. I love the baby blue. It's a tight card. So we like Singer, and we like Brubaker. Brubaker in action on TV today. You can tune in and catch a little bit of this guy. I love the gold trim on this rookie Brubaker. It's fantastico. As you can see, trying to get the cards more into it, making a bigger effort to get the cards involved here, since the betting aspect of the show has gone away since I've been in Florida. And I'm white hot. I got the Bolts to win it all, and they're up 2-0. We got the Brewers in the Central, and we got the Rays at plus 22 hundo. That's right. I hope I picked the home run challenge as well as I picked those games before we left. We've got a lot of action this weekend. 4th of July weekend. I hope to see some fireworks because I've got these guys lined up to hit a couple of La Bambinos. Hopefully. We'll see how it goes. I mean, they've been hitting a bunch of home runs. It's hard not to pick a Guerrero home run. I got Guerrero to hit a home run against Yarbs. And I've got, Tatis to hit a home run against Vince Velasquez on Sunday. And then also on 4th of July, I'm riding with Lindor. Now, I picked 2 home runs in a row for Tatis, 2 days in a row, and it didn't register because you have to do it days in advance. So now we're putting it out there days in advance, and hopefully we'll let it hit. One more before we go. Kyle Gibson for the Rangers is 6-0 with a 2.0 ERA and a 1.01 whip. And thanks to the guys at Wake and Rake Podcast for pointing that out. I didn't know Kyle Gibson was that amazing numbers-wise. Playing for Texas, it's not like some amazing ball club he's fronting. Those numbers speak for themselves, and man, Kyle Gibson, impressive. Going up against our guy, Logan Gilbert. I was looking for my Logan Gilbert cards, and I couldn't find him in the move, so we're going to have to get him unpacked. The lanky one. But he's been putting it together. He looks stronger and stronger each time out. And, of course, you've got Dodgers and Nationals. Man, the red-hot Nationals got to be feeling good after spanking the Rays, hosting the Dodgers. The last 2 World Series participants back-to-back in their to do a little smackdown. But Scherzer and Urias today. Remember, Urias, according to those in the know in the Dodgers organization, namely Jerry Hairston Jr., Jay Hair talking about how Urias is the one you got to be careful of on that staff. So we're going to be following all those games, and then hopefully we're going to shut down Disabled on these awesome headsets. That's my cue to get the hell out of here. All right, don't forget, Bascom's Chop House, best steakhouse in the city, best wine list in the city. Go check them out. Tell them I sent you. You won't be disappointed. You want to take that vacation, Bravo Beach Resort, Siargao Island, Philippines, man. Tell them I sent you. And, of course, We'll see you again tomorrow because we're back on it. We're going to do 162.